Coming up on DC News Now at 4. Batter up. It's the home opener at Nats Park. Fans excited for the start of a new season of baseball.
We're catching a small break right now, but we'll let you know when more rain and storms will be on their way to the DMV.
Plus, leaders providing updates on the bridge collapse in Baltimore. Removal efforts are underway, but exactly when will the port be open for business?
Next stop, savings. Whether your next vacation is abroad or closer to home, we're helping you stretch your dollars.
And planting a brighter future, one tree at a time.
When you're planting 6,500 trees in a year, you really see that impact pretty immediately.
Meet this week's DMV doer.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And thanks for joining us on this Monday for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And I'm Tosin Fakile in for Annalisa Gale. We begin with some sad news this afternoon. Police in Davie, Florida confirmed that former NFL cornerback and DC native Vonte Davis was found dead at his home earlier today. Yeah, police responded to a medical call at Davis's home earlier this morning by a worker. Now, early evidence suggests that no foul play was involved, but police are still investigating. Davis attended Dunbar High School here in the district, earning Gatorade Player of the Year honors as a senior. He attended Miami University and spent his pro career with the Miami Dolphins, the Colts, and the Buffalo Bills. And the Miami Dolphins sharing reaction on X, saying, quote, "We are heartbroken by the sudden passing of former Dolphins CB Vonte Davis and extend our deepest condolences to his family and loved ones during this difficult time." We'll have more on this coming up in the next half hour here on DC News Now. All right, coming up on Forward 2, we're going to talk baseball now. The Washington Nationals are about to take the field for their home opener. Yeah, it's an exciting time for sure, Tosin, and the Pittsburgh Pirates come to town for the game at Nationals Park. Among the fans at the stadium is DC News Now's Dave Laval. Dave, I think it's safe to say that fans are pretty excited and optimistic.
Well, hey there, Mark and Tosin. Yeah, excited is quite an understatement. We were told just moments ago this game is a sellout. As for the game stat, if you will, the Nationals enter this contest tied for second with Philadelphia in the National League East. Earlier this afternoon, the world-famous Budweiser Clydesdales made their way around the stadium, much to the delight of fans who lined the route. After the team completed its journey, the gates opened to welcome fans into the ballpark, and boy did they pour in to finally see the Nats, who opened the season at Cincinnati and left with a 1-2 record. That's just the first series of the season, as fans have very high hopes for the Nationals, and it all starts with the home opener.
This is our home team. They're going to do great this year. Great things are going to happen.
New beginnings. Every year, a new beginning.
And the game is about to start in just a couple of minutes. And of course, we will have highlights on our later newscasts along with game night. For now, though, we're live at Nationals Park. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
All right, Dave, there have been several changes made to the stadium during the offseason. What can fans expect?
Oh, you're right about that, Mark, and perhaps the biggest change is the new interactive scoreboard. Plus, there are LED lights set up all around the stadium that will be used to enhance the atmosphere when the Nats are doing well. And there's also new facial recognition technology that allows fans who enroll in the online program to simply pass through a special entrance into the ballpark without ever having to take out their cell phone.
Dave Laval live at Nats Park. Thank you. Let's take a live look outside now. My goodness, Tosin, not a nice start to the day. It's starting to get better. It looks like they're going to be able to play ball, and that's all that really matters.
It really was, because, Mark, I was actually at Nats Park this morning. I was a little nervous when that rain kept coming down, and meteorologist Jackie Layer was out there with me, and she kept saying, by the time first pitch happens, we're going to be all clear. And it seems that's the case. So, Damon, how long is this rain going to hold off?
I mean, Mark and I were talking at noon, and I said, we're going to get this small window. I hope it holds out for the game, and it looks like it's getting to do just that. Folks, yes, earlier on today was not enjoyable, especially from D.C. northward across the DMV here. We saw quite a bit of rain. There were even a few rumbles of thunder mixed in, and we had those rainfall totals approaching an inch in places like Martinsburg, Cumberland, but all of that activity pushed out of here by the early afternoon. And for the last few hours, we have not been dealing with any sort of rainfall whatsoever, and even the clouds have broken up just a little bit. We're not really seeing much sunshine, but at the end of the day, a little extra brightness here in the late afternoon. We'll take it on such an unsettled day like we have today, and it's all thanks to this frontal boundary that, by the way, is still sitting right near us, and it's going to have something to say about our forecast moving forward here for the next couple of days. But here it is, folks. Again, that first pitch is just about to take place, and we're looking at pretty prime conditions out there for at least to be able to play some baseball. We'll have some cloudy skies, but the rain is going to hold off as we enter into the game here in the next couple of minutes. Now, toward the end of the game, a few hours from now, that's when we're looking at our next round of rainfall likely starting to take shape. So folks leaving the ballpark might have some rainfall to deal with, but we should be able to get some baseball in here today. Now, I mentioned that front and this latest storm system, how it's going to continue to have a say in our weather conditions rolling into Tuesday and Wednesday. We're lucking out a little bit in terms of the severe aspect of this storm system. Things aren't looking good. Just back to our west across the Ohio River Valley, they are under now a level 4 out of 5 risk for severe weather tomorrow. It is not looking pretty for places like Columbus, back down toward Lexington and Nashville. We're just outside of that severe threat, but we're looking at more rain and also the possibility of a few stronger storms as we head into the day tomorrow. So we'll detail out when this next round of rain and storms will work through and what you can expect from that activity. That's all coming up in your full forecast here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Looking forward to that. Your time is 4:07, and we are continuing to follow news out of Baltimore following the collapse of the Key Bridge last week. Officials say the U.S. Coast Guard has opened a temporary channel for vessels involved in clearing debris. Today, Maryland Governor Wes Moore speaking on ongoing recovery efforts. Divers continue to search for the bodies of crew members that were on the bridge at the time of the collapse. 2 survived the collapse, 2 were found dead, 4 remain missing. Now, yesterday, workers started cutting above water sections of that steel bridge.
Unified Command has scheduled another lift for later today, and they will be lifting an estimated 350-ton piece from the bridge. We need to, and we will, rebuild the Key Bridge. And we will make sure that the new bridge honors the spirit of the city of Baltimore.
Now, President Biden is expected to visit the site on Friday, where he'll meet with the state and local officials to cover federal response efforts.
All right, Red Line commuters, listen up. WMATA released its shuttle plans for when 5 Red Line stations go offline starting this summer. DC News Now's Kevon Dupree had a chance to look over the plan, and he shares the details.
Starting June 1st, every Red Line station between Glenmont and Tacoma will be closed for construction. And today we're learning more about the travel alternatives. WMATA will have a free shuttle service for commuters, while improvements are made to Glenmont, Wheaton, Forest Glen, Silver Spring, and Tacoma. They'll have local service that stops at each Red Line station, a limited 1 option that starts at Glenmont, stops at Wheaton, then travels directly to Fort Totten. A limited 2 option that starts at Forest Glen, stops at Silver Spring, then travels directly to Fort Totten. An express service between Silver Spring and the Metro Center in D.C. Several Montgomery County leaders penned a letter to WMATA last month, voicing their concerns about the inconvenience closing the 5 stations may cause commuters. Montgomery County Council President Andrew Friedson was one of the leaders who helped draft the letter.
Our biggest concerns are making sure that the state and WMATA and our local transportation officials are working in a collaborative way.
Friedson says there will certainly be challenges with this transition, which is why they're doing all they can to help lessen the impact it will have on people's commutes.
There is no replacement in the region for Metro service. And so we need the Metro service to be safe. We need to be reliable. We need the necessary repairs to take place. We need that to happen as quickly as possible.
The Tacoma station is scheduled to be closed from June 1st to June 29th, and the other 4 stations are scheduled to be closed until August 31st. Reporting in Silver Spring, I'm Kevon Dupree, DC News Now.
Over to Western Maryland, where demolition crews are working to remove debris from inside a building after the second floor fell. This happened on Main Street in Hancock. DC News Now was on the scene last Tuesday when Washington County emergency responders, along with Montgomery County rescue teams, worked to determine what happened. No one was inside the building when the floor came down. One local business says the incident should serve as a warning about neglected buildings.
The building has been in disrepair for a while, and it was probably time for it to come down. It just was a safety concern with the town and also an eyesore.
Now, Hancock Town Council has been trying to address the amount of neglected storefronts on Main Street.
Well, thousands of families gathered on the White House lawn for the Easter egg roll. The theme of this year's Easter egg roll is education. The White House says the goal is to educate children about farming and healthier eating, exercise, and a whole lot more. Children were able to take part in educational activities such as making circuit breakers and simulating a fossil dig. Kids also had the opportunity to write notes to U.S. troops and first responders with Operation Gratitude. We spoke with one military family about what this opportunity means for them.
It was hard to get the egg up in the air and fling it.
It was really fun watching Tucker toss the egg. And my husband is at Walter Reed right now, and so we got a chance to come, which I thought was really nice of the Wounded Warrior program. And I know he would love to be here to see Tucker, so I'm glad I got a video.
And balloons are on display outside of the White House with subjects written on them such as science, technology, engineering, math, and art, with the hopes that kids will continue to be enthusiastic to learn about them.